Gemmers. Okay, how are you? I don't know what the hell that was. I'm wearing a face mask, so my lips are kind of limited right now, so my voice is gonna be very low. But can we just like appreciate this gloss though?
Like, hello. Okay.
So look at that. It's so, I'm using my ring light right now, so it's like extra shiny. Like hello, you can see it in my eyes. I can't even smile. Anyways, so I'm like kind of bored and I just want to do something fun on my channel because like I'm kind of slacking on my pimping, if you know what I mean. I'm sitting by my window right now, which has nothing on it, and that's because I'm redecorating my room, and that video is gonna come out like next week, so be keep your eyes open for that. But right now I want to do something fun, and like you already saw the title of this video, so I'm like reading 2-sentence horror stories because like I like them, they're cool. So number 1, there was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. How'd you feel about that? And if you can hear the music in the background, I don't know if you can, but my mom is watching Sister Act. Oh, I wish she was watching it on the big TV so that I could watch it with her, but she's watching it on her phone. But yeah, my mom is watching Sister Act. Number 2. My sister says that mommy killed her. Mommy says I don't have a sister. People do be talking to ghosts though. Number 3. You hear your mom calling you from the kitchen. As you walk down the hallway to go downstairs, you hear a voice coming from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey." I heard it too. So with that one, like I've seen that one a lot, right? And granted, you just put a comma and you could do the quote and it's just all one sentence, but I feel like at a certain point it's kind of like right on the edge of the line of breaking the rules. Like it's like some 2-sentence horror stories, they do like a run-on sentence because it's still a sentence, but it's just like, but like 3-sentence horror stories are not like as like chilling, you know what I mean? Because it's like you have 2 sentences to make people shiver in their boots. So number 4. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream. But as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door open. You see what I mean? Like, those were only 2 sentences, but the second one was such a run-on, and like technically you could split that up, you know what I mean? Number 5. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's dark all the time. If I had known that it would have been this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. That one is like a little like extra scary because it's like some people do get buried alive. Granted, in this one it sounds like it was their choice, but it's like some people do get buried alive and it's like, that's scary, you know? Number 6, I believe. I think so. I awoke to the sound of the baby mummer crackling as a voice comforted my newborn baby. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against something to my side. My wife. That's creepy. That's creepy. This one's a long one, okay? Number 7. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralytic body, just to alert the doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilating from the bright light. She leaned in close, and in a whisper that tickled his ear, she said, "You think we don't know you're awake?" If my boyfriend was here, he'd do his evil laugh after that. Oh, sorry, I completely just... I'm looking up. What number were we on? Number 8. Growing up with cats and dogs, I was used to the sounds of scratching on my door as I slept. Now that I live alone, it's a bit more unsettling. Number 9. Working the night shift alone tonight. There's a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. That's another creepy one. I would never, ever, ever work a night shift alone because those are so creepy. You never know what could happen. And if you're alone, say some ravage killer comes, no protection. Okay, call the cops, but they're not gonna be there like that. Plus, they know you're alone, so they probably be cutting the lines. Too much could happen. Number 10. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I don't know which was more frightening. Seeing my dead girlfriend cradling our stillborn child, or knowing someone had broken into my apartment to place them there. Number 11. She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. Number 12. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way to tell them that he was still conscious. That's... Number 13. You know that weird full body twitch you sometimes get when you're falling asleep? If there was a camera pointing at you and you saw what it captured at that moment, you'd never sleep again. I don't know how I feel about that. Number 14. Sleep did not come easily to me that night in the cabin in the woods, for the portraits on the wall only portrayed the deformed, the decrepit, and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me again. From when I awoke, I found No portraits. Only windows. People be watching you in your sleep. And finally, number 15. I was gonna do 20, but like, I'm gonna do 15. There is nothing like the laughter of a baby. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you live alone. Ghost children. I'm gonna read one more. Okay, and then we're done. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap from the main room. I began to hear popping. You know when people sometimes mail themselves? Or what if it wasn't even about, what if the mannequins were haunted? But yeah, I don't really know what that was. I was just bored, and like I like horror things. Horror and like thriller are definitely my two favorite genres of movies. I love scary movies. I love horror movies. But I'm a little so I do get scared and I'll be like but I love watching them. Fun fact, when I was little, I believe we still have it, but my mom had Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS, and I would wake up, go into the living room and put it in the TV, and then pretty much like cry myself to sleep because I was so scared. That happened when I was like 4, 5. Like I was young, and I just loved watching it, but I was so scared at the same time. And then she'd be like, why you do that? Like, why are you watching this movie if you know you're scared of it? And I'm like, because I love the movie. There are a bunch of horror movies that I watch even though they like scare me. And like this, it's so funny actually with my horror movies. Like there are some movies that when I was younger would scare me, and then I watch them now and I'm like, I was really scared of that. Like The Ring. I was horrified of The Ring. I was like, some little demon chick coming out your TV gonna kill you if you watch this tape. And then I'm like, well, I'm watching the movie. Does that mean they're gonna kill me too? Because I'm watching the movie, which is playing the tape, and the tape is playing at the mean, and then like it. See, I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah, that's yeah, it's definitely it. Like, I don't know. I have a thing for horror movies. I have a thing for horror stories. I actually like, I read those 2 sentence horror stories a lot. I really like the like scary point of views on TikTok. They're pretty cool. So I don't know, I like horror things. So I just thought it'd be fun if I like read some horror stories for you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day. Please keep a lookout for my next video. I'm not saying like it's gonna be super great or anything. I'm just pretty proud of it, and like I'm pretty proud of the way my room is turning out, so I just want to share it with everybody. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. Quarantine's almost over. That doesn't mean go out and be crazy, just like, no, it's almost over. We in the long run, you can make it. But yeah, that's it. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, please still like it and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want me to do next, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you Jimmers in my next video. Bye.